Okay, so today's video, we're going to talk about what I think is the absolute quickest way to make sales on Amazon KDP. So we're going to be using my seasonal plus hot niche method. So if the only thing that you care about for the sake of motivation or the sake of making money as soon as possible, I think this is going to be the quickest way that you can do this with or without advertising campaigns being run to your book. So we're going to talk about why this is going to be best for beginners as well. We're going to talk about how to actually find these super hot niches so you don't need to use any tools. In fact, I don't recommend using tools, and I'll explain why when it comes to finding niches. We'll talk about how you can use an easy method to find when it's going to be best to release your books. We'll do a live demonstration, and then we'll take a look at the tool list and the seasons and events that you can target. So just very quickly, my name is Chris. I've been publishing through Amazon for well over 10 years. I've sold over 190,000 paid units. I'm also the founder of Raydog KDP, which can be found in the description and the pinned comment below. If you want to fast track your success with Amazon KDP and be a part of the absolute best community out there, check out chrisraydog.com. So let's talk about how this method is going to work just very quickly. So as you can imagine, we're going to quite simply take the best niches that we can find, as in the most in-demand niches. We're going to then create premium books, and then we're going to apply seasonal angles to those books. So I'm going to do a live demonstration to show you how I would apply those angles so that your book is unique whilst entering into these very powerful niches. Okay, so we're going to release the book around 8 weeks before the season or the event starts. And if you want to run advertising campaigns with this strategy, you absolutely can. But we're going to talk about that in a little bit more detail as we go through this video. So how are we going to find the absolute best niches that we can? So we're going to use the scanning method that I've coined here. And the reason that I don't recommend using tools is because I strongly believe that tools that recommend niches are way too late. And if you want to have the absolute best chance of being first, or the fastest that you can be into the niches, then you'll do your research live on Amazon. But I'm also going to give you another much quicker, much easier way to get in on the absolute best niches that you can. So it should go without saying, the reason that we're doing this is because we want the books to have a huge amount of demand to start with. And then when we pair that with the seasonal aspect as well, we're going to be giving our books the absolute best chance possible, because obviously during those seasons where they start peaking in popularity, there's going to be a lot more volume, a lot more traffic going to your books that are already being published in these hot niches. So I've got a video on the scanning method. If you go through my channel, I can link it in the description below if you want to check it out. But this is something that I recommend that people do for about 5 minutes a day, because it's super, super easy. You're going to head over to the categories section onto Amazon. You're going to go through as many of these as possible. You're going to scan through the book listings, so any books that you find. You're going to take a look through all of these categories, or the categories that you're interested in. You're going to find new releases that are broken into those categories that have got low reviews and are independently published. Okay, so low reviews, I mean anything under around 30 to 50 reviews. Okay, so that indicates that an independently published book with not many reviews going to it has a lot of demand if it can break into these categories. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. And like I said, this is something that I would spend around 5 minutes a day doing. We're going to then use the proportionate to BSR method. Okay, so that sounds a little bit fancy, but again, it's really just the stupid phrase that I've coined here. Basically, it means you're going to find these niches that have got a low BSR, but you also need to make sure that when it comes to the creation of your product, that it basically has to be worth your time. Okay, so not something to worry about too much at the moment, because I'll explain this as we do our live demonstration. Okay, so the free extension that I recommend that people use is Helium 10's Chrome extension. As you can see here, I'll explain this a little bit more as we do our live demonstration. But if you want the absolute fastest and quickest way to find these niches and get ideas for angles that you can put onto these niches, you want to check out the Raydog Discord. So that's going to be linked in the description below. It's at chrisraydog.com. So the Raydog community, the Discord side of our membership, is just one side of our membership offering. So inside of here, you can come in, you can get feedback on your book covers, you can talk to other successful publishers. If you're a beginner, we totally accommodate toward beginners as well. Of course, it's the main thing here. want people to come in, feel safe, feel at home, and give themselves the absolute best chance of making sales. So you can come in, you can talk to me, you can get feedback from me, you can get feedback from other people, feedback on your book covers, feedback on your advertising campaigns. Feel free to come over and check this out. It's at the Raydog Discord. We'd love to have you as a part of it. So like I said, that's just one part of the Raydog membership. Outside of that, we have courses on niche research, keyword research, launching your book, marketing, etc., etc. And on top of all of this, we have the Raydog Live sections as well. So every single Friday, I do a group live call with a new topic that gets recorded. So if you can't make it, you can come back and watch it. Inside of the membership, inside of all this, I share the books that I'm selling, books that have made me over $100,000. I show the case studies for those books. I show absolutely everything that I'm doing. And we do a new topic every single week on the live calls. Just as an example, we do live recordings on prompts that you can use inside of AI. We do Q4 blueprints. We do hot niches that you can get into right now. So we are very, very active at finding the absolute best and upcoming niches. So using the scanning method, but we're making sure that we're the absolute first to do it. Calls on Etsy, calls on Amazon ads. We've got calls on everything. So you can stay 100% up to date with what is working in 2026 and beyond. So again, if you want to check that out, make sure you check it out during this video or after the video. Click in the link below in the description. It's at chrisraydog.com. So let's move on and we'll talk very quickly. So we know that we can go and find the hottest niches. We don't need to use tools. We can use the Raydog community. We can use the scanning method. And then we're going to pair this with the absolute best seasons out there. Okay, so it should go without saying that Christmas and winter is going to be one of the absolute hottest that you can go for when it comes to Q4. You can go through the AI route, just get a list of these seasons and events to target, but we're looking at things like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, Easter, St. Patrick's, Father's Day, Mother's Day. There's so many that you can pack out throughout the course of the year that you can actually turn this into a full strategy, like full-time strategy, where you pack out the entirety of the year only targeting these seasons. And I know some people that do this. I know some people who are operating on a lower advertising budget that will do this because they don't want to run ads to evergreen products. So it's a very, very powerful method, especially now that we can create books much faster with AI. So let's do a live demonstration of how I would make this work. So this is somebody else's book here. This is the Nostalgia Puzzle Book for Women. So this is quite niche specific already. Nostalgic puzzle book for women, large print. That's very niche down already as it is, but it's a book that I found just from going through Amazon doing the scanning method. The book has a very low BSR. It's been selling extremely well for a long time. So that's the first thing that I do like to see when we're doing the niche research, is that it does have a consistently low BSR. Of course, that indicates that there's already a lot of demand going to nostalgia puzzle books for women. So as we can see here, we'll go into the listing in just a second to showcase this a little bit better. But in the last 30 days, the book has been performing extremely well. Now, of course, we can use sales calculators to get a rough guide as to how many books are selling. So then we would take a look. How many books are selling? Is it going to be worth our time? Okay, so that's what I mean by the BSR proportionate method. Basically, is the BSR low enough to make it worth our time in terms of creation? So when it comes to something like a puzzle book, there's infinite amounts of software out there now when it comes to creating word searches, trivia, crosswords, etc., etc. So we could very easily create this book. So it is proportionate to our time. Obviously, we want to spend as little time as possible whilst bringing back the absolute biggest return. Okay, so they could be running ads to their book to make the BSRs look a little bit better. We don't know how much is happening, but we have to take some risks, and I'd imagine that this book is selling quite well organically. And like I said before, very easy to create. So we could come in and we could create this, but we need to put our seasonal angle onto this book in order to give us the best chance possible of selling in this niche. Okay, so let's go ahead to the most important part of the video. We're going to create our angle for this book so we stand out on the marketplace as a unique product. We don't ever copy people. We can get inspired by niches, okay, but we don't ever copy people. And that's something we need to talk about very, very soon, because people are getting their accounts terminated because they're taking other people's ideas and all sorts. And we'll do a video about this soon. So let's get into the most important and the funnest part of this, which is creating the angle for your book. What are you going to do that makes your book stand out versus the competition and even gives you a chance to sell more than your competitors' books whilst not requiring any reviews. So you can use AI for this, of course, but I prefer to use your brain or to sort of going back and forth between thinking about ideas and using AI. My preference for ideation is Claude when it comes to coming up with the titles for the book. When it comes to actual creation of the book covers, I like to use Nano Banana Pro. A lot of people do use ChatGPT for the images, which is still pretty good. So you can use generic titles. They can work, provided that they are 100% unique and you don't see them anywhere else on Amazon. So, for example, we know that the nostalgic activity book for women is a very good niche, or we've hedged our bets and we think it is because we've done our research. Now we're going to apply a seasonal angle to it. So we're going to go with winter here. As you can see, we've gone with the winter nostalgia activity book for women. Okay, so that is what I would consider to be a generic title. So what I think is better are these kind of smart titles. And this is another way that you can make your book stand out, another angle that you can take to get ahead of the competitors' books. That's one way that we can do it. Now, my preference when it comes to titles, and just titles themselves can be a unique selling point for your book. So we're stacking all these things together in our favor to give us the absolute best chance of selling. So we're taking a very hot niche, nostalgic activity book for women. Then we're pairing that with a seasonal angle, so winter, Christmas, or whatever you want to do. And then we're giving it a unique title so that we stand out on Amazon. So something people have never done before. And these smart titles, I think, are a very, very powerful way to stand out ahead of your competitors' books. So, for example, something like the selection box. And of course, I was just using AI to come up with this idea, and I tried a different book cover style completely. But we can create these book covers so fast now that we might as well test them. And we can create the product so fast that we can test different versions of these with different interiors as well. So in this one, I went with selection box. It communicates the exact same thing, hopefully, that it is a nostalgic Christmas activity book for women. Okay. So, like I said, it is a great time now that AI exists. And just to clarify, we were using Nano Banana for the covers for this. I was using one of my special Raydog prompts for this that you can find on the Raydog Discord, using those prompts and coming up with some of the ideas using Claude. I was using Opus 5, I think it is now, for Claude. And then, of course, we'd go ahead, create the interior, and make sure that the product is premium. And I can promise you that will give you the best chance of selling. And the great thing is that you don't need to run advertising campaigns. It's not a given. Of course, I'm never going to say, even with ads, that you're guaranteed to make profits on books. But when it comes to hedging your bets, giving yourself the best chance possible, I think this is the way that you should do it, especially if you're working on a lower budget. So again, if you want to check that out and you want to check out all that the Raydog membership has to offer, we have members that are coming in making their first sales, members that are making their first 300 sales, members making their first $1,000 a month, members that have made over $5,000 a month, members having their best Q4s, members publishing and having success within their first 2 books, which is absolutely insane. If you want to check out the success stories, we've got people making their number one new releases on Amazon. We've got a lot of successes here, and we'd love for you to be a part of this. If you want to check it out, we've got a very generous 7-day refund policy. If you don't like it, you think I sound like a twat, that's absolutely fine. You can get a refund. You want to just gobble up all the course content, you can do that as well. We've got something for everybody here. Check it out. It's at chrisraydog.com. So when it comes to actually releasing these books, what I would do, and there's not an exact science behind this, but you don't want to be too early, especially if you're running Amazon ad campaigns, but of course you don't want to be too late to this. So let's take a look at how I do this for organically and how I do it if I was running ads. So this is the BSR for the book that I just showed you, sorry, the historic BSR. So this is, as you can see, the sales are going up and down because it's a seasonal book. My apologies, I think this is actually a different book. I think this is a winter word search or something. It doesn't matter, but you can quite clearly see it's going up and down because it is seasonal. So if you're going to release in whatever season this is, what you might want to do is to check and see this blue line here is the the helium 10s Chrome extension historic BSR. So this is indicating what the sales have been like over the course of the last 3 years. So we want to make sure that we have a book that has enough data so we can see. We don't have to do it for the exact niche, but if you're just following something seasonal, you're going for something seasonal, you just want to get an idea of when books start to really take off. So as you can see, the books, and when you do this on the actual listing, you'll be able to see the dates. You can see quite clearly that they peak the same time or roughly the same time every single year. Okay, so you go into the listing, see what date they are peaking, as in making most of their sales, and then you'd quite simply come back by a few weeks. So in this case here, we'll take a look at what the date is when it starts to dip, what the date is here when it starts to dip, what the date is here when it starts to dip, and what the dates are here when it starts to dip. And you're going to find it's probably going to be around 8 weeks. Okay, so if you're going to run advertising campaigns, then I would definitely make sure that you get them started around 8 weeks, or around the point here where it starts to dip. So the book is released before this. Okay, so it's going to take a few days for the book to get accepted. Make sure it's all ready before this point here. Okay, make sure the book is ready. Start running the advertising campaigns just before this. And then afterwards, after the season or the event has gone, then I would switch off the advertising campaigns. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Like I said, there's not an exact science to it. Just check out the charts of a similar book in a similar niche, a similar season or event. See when things start to peak and make loads of sales. As you can see, this is what's happening here. Go back a few weeks and see when it starts to dip and then release just before this point here, okay, which is typically going to be a few weeks. Okay, so if you're going to just do this organically, I would honestly just create and release the books whenever you like. I wouldn't fret too much over the release date. I know that might be a somewhat controversial opinion, but once the book is ready, once the book is premium, then I would just release it. If you do have some funds for advertising, then I would start pushing the advertising a little bit more into sales at this stage here, as we just discussed. Okay, so hopefully that all makes sense. That's it for this video. If you like these type of videos, if you like me, feel free to subscribe. I've got loads more videos coming out. If you want to fast track everything, check out the Raydog membership. It's going to be linked below. I'll see you in another video very soon.